By now, I would have thought you'll have a pretty good idea of your business and your plans for it. The next step is thinking about how much money you'll need to get up and running and how you'll finance that through borrowings or your own funds. Some people are lucky enough to have a super payout or a savings nest egg to call on. Or they've borrowed from family and friends, a strategy which can be fraught with danger if it's not managed properly.
When I realised that we didn't quite have enough funding to open up the restaurant, firstly it made me negotiate harder with the landlord. And then, like a lot of us, I drew a little bit from the family as they really believed in what we were doing. And then also had meetings with the bank and pulled a little bit from there as well.
As Andre will tell you, it wasn't just the seed money to open, he also needed working capital to pay staff wages, buy stock and pay himself a small salary in the establishment phase. All things you need to consider when thinking about financing your business. Of course, you also need to work out your margins. In other words, factoring in the cost of your goods or services, including things like buying stock, wages, rent, electricity and so on. What you have left after all of that is called profit. By the way, profit is not to be confused with turnover or revenue. Again, it's what's left after paying all your bills. But wait, there's more. It's not just enough to make a profit. There are plenty of examples of companies making a profit but failing because cash flow is not enough to keep the business afloat. Debtors, in other words, those people who owe you money, may have been slow to pay. So there's not enough cash to pay your creditors, who are the people you owe money to. If you get the balance of payments out of whack, you can quickly find yourself in all sorts of trouble. So, as you've heard before, cash flow is king. It's purely and simply about survival. So you must, and that's a big must, have a strategy to keep the money flowing through the business. The workbook section of cash flow goes into plenty of detail on how to manage it.
Well, we manage this very tightly because obviously it's the key to any business and it's crucial to make sure that we've got that positive cash flow. So we review it on a monthly basis to determine exactly where we're going on a monthly and a yearly basis.
As they say, profit enables you to grow the business and cash flow keeps you going.